It's a crisp December evening in Denmark, and the first snow of the season has just begun to fall. The streets of Copenhagen are alive with festive lights, glowing softly against the dark winter sky. Children with bright red cheeks peer excitedly into shop windows filled with intricate Christmas displays, while the scent of spiced glögg and freshly baked æbleskiver wafts through the air. As evening falls, families gather around flickering candles, cozy beneath blankets, sharing stories and songs passed down through generations. For the Danes, Christmas isn't just a holiday. It's a season, a feeling, a time when the country's rich traditions and values are at their most vibrant. This sense of warmth and togetherness, what the Danes call hygge, is at the very heart of Christmas in Denmark. It's a time when family and friends come together to celebrate not only the season, but also their shared history and deep-rooted cultural practices. In many ways, Christmas acts as a cultural cornerstone for Danish society, binding people together across generations. The origins of Danish Christmas date back far beyond the glowing lights and modern festivities we see today. Centuries ago, Denmark celebrated Jul, a pre-Christian festival that revolved around the winter solstice. Vikings, dressed in heavy furs, would light fires to ward off the darkness and welcome the return of the sun, feasting in longhouses to honor the gods and their ancestors. During this time, there was little distinction between the spiritual and the natural world. Yule was a time to celebrate the earth's renewal and the hope for abundant crops and good fortune in the year to come. When Christianity arrived in Denmark around the 10th century, these pagan traditions began to merge with Christian customs. The long feasts of Yule transformed into the Christmas celebrations we know today, centered around the birth of Christ. However, many of the old customs, such as feasting and celebrating light during the dark winter months, survived, giving Danish Christmas its unique blend of ancient and modern traditions. Fast forward to the present, and Christmas has evolved into a deeply cherished season in Denmark. From the first Sunday of Advent to the final flicker of a New Year's Eve candle, Christmas shapes the rhythm of Danish life throughout December. Each year, families gather to make heart-shaped Christmas ornaments, bake traditional cookies, and light the calendar candle that marks the days leading up to Christmas Eve. There's a palpable sense of anticipation in the air as Danes look forward to the family feasts and warm gatherings that lie ahead. Christmas Eve is the heart of the celebration. It's on this evening that Danish families come together to share a lavish meal, exchange gifts, and sing carols around the Christmas tree. The scent of roast pork, caramelized potatoes, and risalamande, a traditional almond rice pudding, fills homes across the country. But perhaps the most important part of the night is the sense of unity it brings. As the family joins hands and dances around the Christmas tree, singing songs passed down through generations, the weight of time seems to fade, replaced by a deep sense of belonging and continuity. Beyond its festive cheer, Christmas holds an even deeper meaning in Danish society. It is a time to reflect on the values that Danes hold dear: community, generosity, and care for one another. Christmas in Denmark isn't just about personal enjoyment, it's a time when Danes open their hearts to those in need. Charitable organizations see an outpouring of support during the holiday season, with many families taking time to donate food, clothes, or money to help the less fortunate. It's a reflection of the strong social fabric that underpins Danish life, where the well-being of the community is as important as personal happiness. In modern Denmark, Christmas has managed to retain its historic charm while adapting to the rhythms of contemporary life. The old blends seamlessly with the new, from the traditional Christmas markets in towns like Copenhagen and Aarhus, to the iconic Christmas TV shows where families follow along with the holiday adventures of beloved characters. Despite the rise of consumerism and the fast pace of modern life, Danish Christmas continues to be anchored in its core values: simplicity, togetherness, and gratitude. As the first candle of the Advent wreath is lit and the quiet joy of the season spreads across the country, Danes are reminded of what Christmas truly stands for. It's a celebration of light in the darkest time of the year, a time to look back on centuries-old traditions and forward to a new year filled with hope and possibility. Through every twinkling light, shared meal, and exchanged gift, Christmas in Denmark continues to serve as a reflection of the nation's deep cultural heritage and its enduring commitment to warmth, togetherness, and love. In Denmark, Christmas is more than just a date on the calendar. It's a celebration of life itself, woven into the very fabric of Danish identity. Join us for a special countdown this December. For the first 24 days of the month, we'll be posting a new episode about Christmas in Denmark every day. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. Merry Christmas! Please like, share, and subscribe. Join us at Denmark Explained,